The Mystic Citadel is the final section of floors in the Blessed Edition of Barony, composed of levels from 30 to 35, one of which being Bram Kindly's castle. The Mystic Citadel was constructed by the Magicians Guild, most likely before the appearance of Baron Herx. It was made out of tightly knit series of rooms, hallways, and sections filled with cold water and lava. It was likely that before the Devil's invasion, real people lived in the Citadel as servants, but with the creation of the automatons, they were no longer needed and were dismissed. It held several shops of the Trading Guild even after the Devil's invasion, with the archmagisters never paying them any mind. It had multiple altars composed of 4 crystal pillars that regularly emitted sound when you got close to them, but nothing ever happened with that sound. Multiple bookshelves, pipes, and brass pistons were at work here inside the tall structure. Several bedrooms were lined up for the staff of the Citadel and the Guild, but most likely they were abandoned and left for the goat men and other humanoid beasts to use. In the middle of the Citadel stood the entrance to the heart of the Hunters Guild, Bram Kindly's castle, a tall separate building block. The final floor of the Citadel is called the Sanctum, taking place in an open stormy sky, with several elements from the Citadel taking place at a logical extreme here. The Archmagister's siblings Orpheus and Eridus hid away in the Citadel, working on their magical and scientifical experiments, creating golems out of crystal and shadows out of the magic of darkness. Most likely the materials for this were funded and provided by the kobolds in the crystal caves, as the siblings do mention this.
The kobolds guaranteed us better results in the caves.
Don't worry, brother. There's still a ways to go. They may yet deliver.
Several conspiracy theorists had suspected the magicians about this in the Citadel, but nobody believed them, dismissing them as insane. Most likely only the Guild and the staff that worked in the Citadel knew about the existence of it. Grand Wizard Merlin was never part of the Guild, so he most likely never saw the construction or the Citadel itself, leaving to stop Herx before that ever happened. When the siblings struck a deal with Baron Herx and became liches themselves, and after Herx was locked away in the mines, Orpheus and Eridus prepared themselves for any potential invasion in their citadel, infesting it with various atrocities like kobolds, goatmen, incubi, succubi, vampires, and cockatrices. All of those often clashed with the automatons who were still at work in there and came out on top. When Herx was defeated, the Magicians Guild celebrated along with the rest of the hamlet, except for the Archmagisters themselves. When night came and the hero entered the crystal caves through the orb's power that Herx left, Eridus had managed to sense the intruder inside them.
Brother, I sense someone has arrived. Shall we greet them?
But Orpheus dismissed her, saying that they were too busy, most likely crafting more golems and various other monsters to unleash on Hamlet. As the hero made more and more progress defeating scarabs, insectoids, golems, and kobolds, Eridus grew more and more concerned, even if she did try to hide it from her fiery brother.
Are you concerned?
No.
While secretly wishing for the intruder to hurry. When the hero passed the caves and entered the bottom of the citadel, Eridus grew miffed.
This is all wrong. We created this place for immortals.
But her brother reminded Eridus that immortals needed servants, and then welcomed the interloper inside. With more and more progress being made throughout the citadel, the male lich began to grow more and more impatient and wishing to fight.
How much longer must I wait around?
Eridus did encourage him to go about his business.
There isn't much to prepare.
But it is unknown what she implied. When going further up the Mystic Citadel, Eridus mentioned how her brother was right when he excluded the rest of the Magicians Guild from their plans, with Orpheus justifying it with them having small minds and, as a result, small ambitions.
You were right to exclude the rest of the guild from our plans here, brother.
Small minds always have small ambitions.
The hero of course made it to the top, confronting and defeating both Archmagisters, then leaving through the portal behind the sanctum. As a result of most likely Magicians Guild's magic no longer upholding the Citadel, with Orpheus and Eurydice's death, everything began to crumble as the building collapsed in on itself. When Hamlet was finally freed from the Devil's grasp, the ruins of the Mystic Citadel were most likely never used or rebuilt again, leaving it and the remains of Orpheus, Eurydice, and their diabolical plans rotting beneath the rubble. Hello comrades, and thank you for watching this first episode of Barony Lore. Please let me know what you think about this video on the comments below. That is all for now. Peace and out.